opening day, the float's away. And also, we're going to talk to our new host, Tony the Toolman, our Italian friend.
This is the Elegant Homes Podcast with your home improvement expert, Don Riley. Don gives you weekly tips on the biggest investment you'll ever make, your home. Plus, Don talks to industry's leading professionals to make your home elegant. The Elegant Homes Podcast with Don Riley is powered by Marshall Chevrolet in Carrollton, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Elegant Homes. I'm your host, Don Riley, where we make every home elegant, one home at a time. It is parade week here at the Elegant Home Podcast. You know, it is amazing in the home improvement business how we can switch gears within 3.5 seconds and basically go from neutral to reverse. And what I'm talking about is last week we were building a veteran's bathroom, and we're still building that. And then we go right into parade mode and start building this amazing float for the 80th anniversary of King Records, which is amazing. I was asked by Patty and Bootsy Collins to come and build this amazing float for the 80th anniversary of King Records. If you know anything about King Records, legendary historical building in downtown Cincinnati. And they're having a fundraiser. They're trying to get money to rebuild King Records back up. And I'm so honored to be a part of it. And I got to be a big part of it by building this float. And, of course, we rolled down the streets of Cincinnati for our opener for the Cincinnati Reds, and it was amazing. We had everybody there you could think of. All the stars were out. We had all the news stations, and the coverage was amazing. But, you know, amazing is what it's all about today when we talk about building floats, right? And people don't realize the work that goes into building these floats. It was amazing to find out, you know, there's companies out there that actually make big money that you can actually hire to build these floats. It's amazing. And so the Elegant Home team, we went in, and Anthony and all the guys, we just started diving in, and we built these amazing what I call beams that go across the top, and we made a top stage. We put trees up. If you know anything about stage performance or stage equipment, we put the trees up. We did can lights. I mean, it was amazing. This thing was rolling down the streets of Cincinnati. We made these round circle tops that actually had the 80th anniversary of King Records, and everybody loved the float. I think it was a big hit. I've never seen so many people screaming and jumping as King Records float went down through the streets of Cincinnati. And as we went down Vine, it was amazing. The people just came out in groves, and so it shows that people love floats. I was just blown away how. So who knows? We might have a secret float going down next year. So I really like the fact that, you know, you take this sketch, this design, and you put it together, and then all of a sudden you create this amazing float. So it was amazing. So if you want to see more, we're going to have photos on our TikTok, and we'll also have photos on our Instagram. So if you want to see the float, we'll have some amazing pictures of that. So, and today also we want to talk about tools, everything tools here at the Elegant Home Podcast. And we're introducing a new segment into our show. So we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we got our special new guest who's going to be on the show quite often here. His name is Tony the Toolman, and he's our Italian friend, and he's coming in. He's going to talk everything about tools. So we're going to take a short break. I'm Don Riley, where we make every home elegant, one home at a time. We'll be right back. Are you looking for that new truck, maybe that new Silverado, or maybe even that new Trail Boss? I'm telling you, those new Trail Boss look really good. You got to stop out and see my good friend Rob Marshall at Marshall Chevrolet in Carrollton, Kentucky. Their team is bar none the best. I've bought all my vehicles for the Elegant Home Podcast right there, and I'm telling you, these guys get it done. Have you looked at their social media lately? They are shipping vehicles out the door left and right, and I'm telling you, their vehicles are top notch. I love Marshall Chevrolet in Carrollton, Kentucky, and I'll tell you why. They treat me and the Elegant Home Podcast like family. So stop out and see Rob and the gang, and they'll take care of you. And make sure you tell them that Don Riley, and I'm going to say it again, Don Riley from the Elegant Home Podcast sent you and your family to Rob Marshall Chevrolet in Carrollton, Kentucky.
The Marshall Auto Group has grown into one of the largest dealer groups in the state of Kentucky, and we're right in your backyard. With locations in Dry Ridge, Crittenden, and Florence, we're convenient and easy to get to. Plus, we have hundreds of new and used vehicles priced to make it worth your drive. We're a family-run business making us easy to deal with. Come see us. Marshall Dry Ridge Toyota, Marshall Chrysler Dodge, Jeep and Ram, Marshall Motors of Florence, and Marshall Power Sports. The Marshall Auto Group, easy to get to, easy to deal with.
Hey, Don Riley here. We took a short break here at the Elegant Home Podcast where we make every home elegant, one home at a time. You know, we were talking all about parades, you know, and building today. And now we're going to be talking about our new segment right here at the Elegant Home Podcast. And we got Tony, the tool man, our Italian friend, coming in, and he's going to tell you everything about DeWalt tools today. And I'm so excited. This is going to be a new segment. People have been reaching out to us and telling us they want a tool segment. So we brought this tool segment in, and I think it's just going to explode our podcast. So with no further ado, I want to introduce our new podcast host, Tony the Tool Man.
Hey, I'm Tony the Tool Man. I'm here to show you today some of the tools I use on a basic job site. The main one is the DeWalt 20 Volt Max. It is a great impact to have. It gets in tight spaces. The weight's not too bad, and I believe that any carpenter should have this in their toolbox. It also has a 20 volt battery, lithium ion, which is great because, you know, it lasts 2 to 3 days on a single charge, and that's perfect for us guys in the field, you know, worrying about charging our batteries constantly. With this DeWalt driver, everybody should have one. All right, so here we have the plug-in DeWalt glue gun. Now, for a lot of people, they don't use glue guns. I like them. I use them a lot. I template my floors. I template my countertops. And this thing comes in so much handy that, you know, I can just whip it out, plug it in. It's ready to go. It's a great tool to have. This also needs to be in every toolbox. Here's an underrated tool that a lot of people don't have. It is the DeWalt stapler. Now, this thing is great for just about anything from, you know, putting up insulation, if you have to tack your covers over windows when you're painting, just about anything. And, you know, I use it a lot. Just about every day I have one of these in my toolbox. Actually, I have 2 or 3 of them just to have on handy.
Tony, thanks for your segment. You are going to be amazing here at the Elegant Home Podcast. Every week, look for Tony's segment. Tony the Tool Man, our Italian friend. I'm looking forward to it, and I know you will too. And also, make sure you check out all of our pictures on Instagram and TikTok from the parade and the parade float that we build. It's amazing. So I'm Don Riley, where we make every home elegant, one home at a time. We'll see you next time.